If he want to marry me, he can get me an apartment building.
Oh, okay. You don't want a ring. You want an apartment complex.
I'll give you a duplex, an eightplex or something. The homegirl be like, where your ring? I thought you was engaged. Where your ring? Where your carrots? Carrots. Girl, please, I got units.
And for our twos, do you ever see yourself married one day?
So as far as Jenny Jen, we absolutely we are together, and I just appreciate her as a partner, as a woman, as an artist, as a human being. She's a special individual. Man, I'm just grateful for it. I thank God, and yes, we are good. Marriage is something that if I were to get married, then Jennifer is the person.
Oh, she the prototype?
She is. Jennifer is the person. If I should be married, it will be to Jennifer Kate Hudson. Security guard said to me, I came to the set, he was like, man, you and Jennifer Hudson, two of the coolest celebrities I ever met, man. I was like, what, for real? He's like, nah, y'all real cool. And he was like, she just bought this ice cream for all these people here on the set. And I was like, man, I just like people to treat people good. That's part of home too for me. So yeah, I mean, she there, bro.
You seem the happiest.
So you're saying you want to get married. That's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, if I'm going to get married, it's to her. That's simple.
According to speculations, Jennifer Hudson and Common are expecting their first child, which suggests that they will make a big comeback. To add even more intrigue, rumors are circulating that Common is, let me tell you. Tiffany has strong feelings for him and isn't holding back. Even though he is madly in love with Jennifer and intends to pop the question any day now. She is publicly accusing him of taking advantage of her and claiming that he blatantly misled her about not wanting to get married or start a family. And now he is everywhere. Tiffany isn't letting it go when Jennifer brings up marriage. The fact that this whole situation persists years after their breakup is absurd. The fact that we're still discussing it now truly surprises me. I have some surprises in store for you, so please take a seat if you were not present at this tea. Because baby, it's beginning to look like she's embarrassing herself. Someone has to pull Tiffany aside and have a really awkward talk with her about how she needs to let go of Common. Everyone thought Common was ready to be married to Tiffany when they first met on the production of the movie The Kitchen because of their intense chemistry. But after giving her more self-assurance, he performed the customary plunge and came back with, because Common, as we all know, had problems with commitment. The relationship ended abruptly after a few months, despite fans' attempts to warn Tiffany that he had a reputation for breaking hearts, especially his exes. Even though Tiffany was in love and didn't want to hear any relationship advice months into their relationship, Common had the gall to sit down with Michelle Obama and ask for it as if he wasn't dating. Here, I'm playing games.
You want to be a husband one day. You have a rather famous relationship coach.
Oh yeah, yes. Michelle Obama, she has definitely helped talk me through just certain moments of relationships. We had conversations, and she has given me a lot of wisdom. But one great thing that she told me as I was going through this journey was that you have to understand you're not going to get anybody that's perfect because you're not perfect. So understand that there's some certain things that you will compromise in choosing that partner. But as long as the core values, the values that are most important to you, that person, marks off on that list, then you good.
She gave some good advice there.
And to tell the truth, while Common was out there pretending like he was all in for marriage and everything, people started to detect the cracks in their relationship. It wasn't as though Common didn't love Tiffany. He didn't seem to be all that interested in it, and it was starting to feel quite biased. Then, just a few weeks before her 41st birthday, Tiffany found the bravery to spill the tea herself, just as her sister had said she wanted to. She came out and announced that she had plans to do something important that would definitely make news, and dear, she wasn't shy about it at all. Everyone watched my 40th birthday because of Tiffany's voice, as you are all fully aware. I want to take a hot air balloon ride on my birthday, but let me tell you, Tiffany's birthday wish was not fulfilled by Common. According to the rumors, I had a really enjoyable bat mitzvah. That he only sent her some basic flowers, nothing elaborate or unexpected, as a token of his appreciation. Despite everything, Tiffany was still over here, appearing to be in love. I apologize for the disrespect. Even though he wasn't giving her the fairy tale she wanted, she was rather open in an interview about how she was hoping for a big proposal and receiving this forgettable. She couldn't let go of their shared interest and was truly in love. Instead of a conventional ring, she said she would prefer to be proposed to with an apartment. You read properly, honey, she wants more than just a shiny rock on her finger. She wants a home with him. Discuss using innovative thinking, but at right now, she's still yearning for that fairy tale.
If you want to marry me, he can get me an apartment building.
Oh, okay. You don't want a ring, you want an apartment complex.
I'd give you a duplex, an eightplex or something. When the homegirl be like, where your ring? I thought you was engaged. Where your ring? Where your carrots? Carrots. Girl, please, I got units.
A few months later, Common abruptly quit their relationship, proving all Tiffany's admirers were right. Common said that they just drifted away during the pandemic and decided to move on when asked what happened. So that's the story you're going with. But Tiffany refused to accept that weak justification. So she confronted him, claiming that the split wasn't reciprocal and that he was already naturally, after seeing another woman while they were still dating, he quickly moved on to someone else, this time Jennifer Hudson. I can't say that none of us anticipated that one. Without a doubt, Common has a type that appreciates his famous women, such as Serena Williams, Tiffany Haddish, Erykah Badu, and Taraji P. Henson. Tiffany, the child, is still angry and bitter that Common left her for Jennifer, despite the fact that Jennifer and Common had known each other for years before their relationship got serious after they appeared together in the movie Breathe. Said she had been making fun of Jennifer for a while, it was starting to show. Tiffany could no longer hide her jealousy, but since Jennifer and Common had nothing to hide, they decided to make their love public, and believe me, they did it in the most exquisite way possible. When she asked Common if he was seeing someone during his guest appearance on Jennifer's show, you all already know his response, so trust me. It was an important occasion.
Are you dating anyone?
So, yes, and I'm in a relationship that is one of the most beautiful people I ever met in life. And she's smart, she loves God, she has something real down to earth about her. She's talented, but I set my standard kind of high because she had to have an EGOT. She had to win an Oscar on her first movie. I set my standard high. She had to get her own talk show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh dear, Common has made a point of flaunting his love for Jennifer. This is what he has said time and time again. He isn't scared to show the world how much he loves her again, just a few weeks after they went public. The Breakfast Club presenter had to ask him about his connection with Jennifer while he was there, of course, and let me. Well, Common wasn't holding back when he said that Jennifer would be his wife if he ever got married. Yes, honey, he remarked triumphantly, I'm locking it down with you, and it looks like they're going to the altar as soon as possible. Is he truly to blame? Jennifer is everything.
security guard said to me, I came to the set, he was like, man, you and Jennifer Hudson, two of the coolest celebrities I ever met, man. I was like, what, for real? He's like, nah, y'all real cool. And he was like, she just bought this ice cream for all these people here on the set. And I was like, man, I just like people to treat people good. That's part of home too for me. So yeah, I mean, she there, bro.
You seem the happiest.
So you're saying you want to get married. That's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, if I'm going to get married, it's to her. That's simple.
Frequently displaying his admiration for we all saw how he portrayed his previous relationships as being quite one-sided, and people weren't sure if he was the type to settle down. However, with Jennifer Hudson, things appeared to be going incredibly well. As if things couldn't get any hotter, there are speculations that Jennifer and Common are expecting their first child together. Yes, you read correctly. Common might ask her to marry him in a few days, and their kid is due soon. Confirmed that there are reports that he may pop the question. When asked how he felt about Jennifer putting him on the hot seat and grilling him about marriage earlier this week on The Breakfast Club, he didn't think twice about confirming everything and making it plain that he is ready to take. In response, he said, I was just being authentic. I didn't feel like that was the hot seat. Since it was truly just me speaking my truth, it was the cool seat. We're eager to watch how this romance develops because Common seems to be fully committed to Jennifer after that significant step with her. Nevertheless, I adore seeing her on her talk show since she is a lovely person and an incredible human being. I follow her talk program and am a fan because I like positive people who believe in a higher power and treat others with kindness. Although I appreciate her hectic schedule, it goes without saying that Tiffany Haddish was very insulted by Common's decision to marry Jennifer Hudson. She is claiming in public that Jennifer had cheated on her and that she was close to persuading Common to change their mind about getting married and to give the kids some space. Information about Tiffany is being revealed by people close to her. Says she believes she altered Common's viewpoint on dedication. According to her, Jennifer intervened and pulled her lover away when it was time for him to settle down. It's a tough pill to swallow, but let's be honest, things are becoming a little gloomy. Tiffany needs to be seated for a while. Since it's not a good look and Jennifer has clearly moved on, have a heart-to-heart conversation with her and ask her to think things through. Instead of lingering on this old drama, Tiffany should find a new relationship and put her happiness first. This is the moment to let go of all the resentment. Slamming Haddish, Tiffany needs to let go and receive therapy for herself, according to fans who talked about Jennifer Hudson's theft of Common. They argued that clinging to someone who has gone on makes it worse because you can't make them love you. It's been a whole year this month, so please, Tiffany, sit down and stop. In front of this man, you are making a fool of yourself. Growing as a person, becoming her best self, and living her best life are the best things Tiffany can do for herself. She will find all she seeks. When Tiffany takes a few minutes to sit with herself and unwind, she will understand this. Tiffany wasn't robbed of Common by Jennifer Hudson. Let's be honest. Common would have committed to Tiffany if he was truly ready. He seems to have been emotionally absent, though, and has subsequently found someone with whom he gets along better. Since Tiffany seems to be fighting a lost battle right now, she needs to move on, sweetheart. I'd want to hear your thoughts, but shouldn't she move on because Common has already? It's time to let go of something that is clearly in the past and prioritize her happiness. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to watch the video that follows.